Hello, this is Raich. I'm here today to play a game for you. Now, if you read the title of the video, you'd know that we'd be playing Illusion of Gaia, or Gaia. I call it Gaia. Some people call it Gaia. This is an Enix production. Let me make sure the mouse is off the screen. And we hear some music playing. We see what I would presume to be an Earth, the Illusion of Gaia. Push start. Hell yeah. You have to wait a bit. And so, here we go. You see start journey, some nice music. We can change S and button, I assume standard buttons. We're going to start our journey. We're going to start from the beginning as most games start. And that actually seems like a normal button selection. So we see school. It's waiting for me to hit the button. My name is Will. A year has passed since I went to the Tower of Babel with my father. My father and his party met with disaster. Somehow I made it back to the South Cape. I assume that's the city. I still can't believe my father is gone. I'll never believe it. So apparently this is a game where the main character actually talks, which is something not seen very often. And so we hear the sound of someone being beaten in the background with a metal pan, and that's all for today's lesson. You far better do your best not to fall behind. Demons have appeared outside of town. You must go with your parents if you go very far. And so we see Seth, who's purple, so since I can associate the text with the color, I can assume he's a nerd, so I'll see you guys at the usual place. I have to go home first. I'll see you guys there later. If you don't hurry home, your mother will think that you were kept after school. And so I can move around. Since I'm recording, it's obviously not as fluid as when I did a little test run to see if everything was working right. We see a giant, distant, starry looking thing. And we're like, yo, we're in dark space. But we'll get back here later. So, in my test run, I was just making sure everything worked. And so, we see somebody up here, but you know, like, screw you, guy, we're gonna jump down. So, like, yeah, we're bad. Ass. And so, you run by double tapping, by the way. And so, one thing to note, I just want to point this out right now. You try to go in here, pots being thrown at. You're like, Link, what are you doing in that house? And so we go into Seth's house, and apparently his parents hate each other. They're beating each other, and so that's just all I wanted to point out, is that Seth's parents hate Seth. So I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm going to pretend it is. So we go over here. We're in the seaside cave, because apparently we're a whole bunch of losers who like to hide out inside of a cave instead of actually go and play with other people. So we play card games inside a cave. So we're like, what is it, Lance? It's late. I'm playing cards with Seth. Wait a minute. I'm going to win again for sure. And so music stops, and suddenly Eric rushed in, because apparently Eric has stuff to do, like, big news, the Princess of Edward Castle. Who names a castle Edward Castle? Like, seriously. She came to South Cape for some reason. It's like a party city. That's all? You came in such a hurry, I thought something really big has happened. You probably liked Kara because you want to bang her. Like, liar! Maybe the soldiers were coming here looking for her. The soldiers from Edward Castle look so cool, I want to steal a helmet too. That's completely unrelated to anything we're talking about, Eric. Holy shit, do you have autism? So Eric's gonna run around to the table while I'm running around. And be like, yo, get over, sit next to Eric. I don't want to. Well, everyone's here. What should we do today? Let's play Dungeons and Dragons. I want to see Will's mysterious power. What the fuck does that have? You haven't seen it? He can move things without touching them. So he wants to see it, but he already knows all about it. And that everyone else has already seen it, except for possibly Eric, who already knows about it. And so, how do I use... Okay, L and R. So, face the sash, you can hit L. What the? What? Am I twirling a baton? Look at this. Look at this. Twirling a baton. What the hell move is this? Watch out. I'm gonna get you. Do I go back over here? If only I could do that. Next, pick a card, any card. And apparently if I hit like the left button, it skips over to certain text bubbles. It's really weird. Though I saw I had to pick an ace of diamonds out of that. Pick which one you think I'm gonna pick this one. Will picks up a card. It's the ace of diamonds, of course. Ah, right. I'm speechless. Heard Seth has some kind of psychic power, right? Yeah, it must be some kind of psychic power. If I didn't know about it, it'd be magic. It must be of 5 senses: sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. And if you're a shark, you also have electrosensitivity and the immunity to cancer. Seth said it's complicated for me to understand. Lance, what? Like, literally, I hit I'm trying to move, and it was already dark by the time Will left the cave. How the hell did he get that? It's not even dark. First of all, how did it get that dark? And Jesus. So let's just go home. Our home, I believe, is over here. No, that's not our home. Maybe it's the one next to it. Oh yeah, this is my house. I can smell Grandma Lola's pie, and there's a pig in here. The pig's wrecking the room, and I can't, like, literally, what the? Why do the text bubbles oink oink? It's Piggy. Let's just go in the door, and I'm locked in place as the pig pushes me away with his pig pushing power, and we see a little girl in a pink outfit, but with really, really ugly hair color. I'm like, is this your house? Yeah, so? I see I can pretend I'm talking with myself. Am I cool? Frankly, you look a little shabby. Well, excuse me, princess. I can make a reference to something, so... is this a picture of your parents? They're all dead! They're all dead! Why'd you bring up my parents? I'd be sad if it were me, if my parents were died. She's like rubbing it in my face that my parents are dead. Is there a piano? Who the fuck comes into your house and asks if there's a piano in your goddamn home? What the hell is going on here? Grandma Lola's a great singer. I hear them upstairs with such loud voices. So now she came into my house, makes fun of me for having my parents died, and that's grammatically accurate. Demands to have a piano, and then proceeds to complain about my parents. Like, come on. Oh my, I haven't sung like this in a long time. Your Grandma Lola used to be a great singer. That's why I fell in love with her. That's why I married her, because she had a great voice. That's a really shitty characteristic to marry someone on. Like, he's not even taking into consideration financial stability or anything else. Like, seriously. So we hear a noise of someone being beaten. No! I assume it's like a girl scream from downstairs. So we should probably go downstairs. As they both look left and right for some reasons, even though it's downstairs. So it's a girl screaming as they walk very slowly down there. We see guards. The soldier has been looking for her. I don't know you! Be gone from here, monster! I assume if they don't have color in their text, they aren't an important character, so there's no point in really reading them in a voice. So he has to take her home because it's the orders, and I guess they're leaving the pig here. I mean, I'm alright with this. I'll take a pig. I'll take Hamlet. So like, I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm King Edward's daughter, Kara. So this is Kara. This is the girl that Eric wants to bang. But of course... apparently we already met in a previous life when I was a Civil War general, so I don't even know what the hell's going on here. This is really weird. So that girl likes to play practical jokes. Yo, girl, tell me what you going. There's a big viaduct under the castle. Can someone please define for me a viaduct at the moment? What? Really? Yeah, and apparently my grandpa used to be an architect, and he designed a prison? I felt bad. This is a whole lot of story elements being thrown at me, kind of pseudo-randomly. Let's eat dinner. I made pie. We like pie. And let's eat it upstairs. So I go upstairs, and we see that... nothing. Oh. Apparently he has to write for me story style what happened with the dinner. Because Grandpa Bill ate half the fucking pie. Jesus Christ, Grandpa Bill, why the fuck are you eating half the pie? There's a reason you have diabetes. So now we wake up again after he had a wet dream about Kara, and something is going to happen. Baton twirl, baton twirl, baton twirl, baton twirl, baton twirl. So now let's go back and let's be like, yo, Pops, what's up? I had more snail pie for breakfast. I left you alive. Who the fuck eats snail pie? Okay, a letter has come from King Edward. This is what's written in the letter. Bring the crystal ring from Ullman's things to Edward Castle. I've been in a bad mood since I saw this letter. She hummed she was mad, so she started singing. Doo-wee! That's a escaped lower neighbor passing tone, so even though Will had never heard it before, I can't control the text anymore. It seemed oddly familiar. It sounds like part of a Donkey Kong Country song, if I can say anything myself. I learned Lola's melody, so now I can summon monsters onto the battlefield with my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. So I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen. So we're just going to run around, and this is the town, and you know what? I got some time. Yo, dude, why won't you let me pass? And be like, King Edward is summoned you to the castle, but just be careful. He earlier says that you can't go by unless you have a sword. And so here we go. We're going to be on the map. Where do you want to go? Quit. Let's end the game. Edward's Castle. Here we go. South Cape to Edward's Castle. So now we're at Edward's Castle. That was pretty quick. You see over here that as we were in Edward's Castle, guards approach us, and they're like, this is King Edward's castle. I must report this intrusion. I just fucking got here. What the? Oh. Okay. Is there a reason for this text interaction at the beginning? Kings usually live in the right. They usually live downstairs too. So we're gonna see this is obviously the dungeon, and I can't pass by. There's no point in even talking to that guy. He's a plebeian. So let's just go up. I think I can just run hard left. Up, we see that there's a lady, and she's like, "Yo, I was summoned by King. Be careful when I meet him." Nope, that's ominous. I love you. So that's nice to know that the guard loves me. But let's run over here, as we see across here. This is the princess's room. Strangers can't enter. Who is it? And we see that as Kara. Seriously, she has gray hair and like an ugly style too. I guessed. Like, it's just a shabby boy. It's me, Kara. Oh, that voice. Let it in. Let's have sex. So, like, seriously, look at the hair. I mean, like, I have badass, like, styled, like, there's, like, a shine to my hair, and her, it's just, like, ratty, old, like, old lady hair at the age of what I presume to be about 12. Like, come on. So, like, terrible, it's terrible. They won't let me leave the castle after I ran away. Okay, look at the relative size of the world map if you rewind. How the fuck did Kara run away that far? Like, I feel scared. Please save me. Princess? Come back, Will. So, now, that was kind of pointless. Look at that hair. I have swag hair. Also, I have a running style that's really weird. Like, I think the angle on his back when he runs is a little weird. He's, like, really forward, but his butt is sticking out, like, really far. Like, what's up with that? So we run over here and see. She mentioned something about a hunter. Recently, a hunter was hired. And it's something ominous, foretelling. I don't mean to skip so much conversation, but I'm not even really reading it because I'm trying to make funny comments here and there. So we see the king and the queen. Let's talk to the queen. The king has sent you the king has sent you a letter. Your will. You look so shabby. Did you bring the crystal ring? Yes. Good and honest lad. Give me the ring. Are you lying? Guards throw him in prison. Then go to his house and find the ring. I like the font on the capital R. Yes, sir. So that just happened. Bam! Save me! Did you just say ma'am? So, he fucked up twice. And that's some big shit. So we're see Edward's prison. So, I wonder why I have to suffer so. Wait, that's wrong voice. I wonder what will become of me. Still wrong voice. Anyway, I have to think of a way to get out of here. There we go. Let's spin our baton. This moss has been seen by thousands of prisoners come and go. Any sign of life. Someone was chained to this ball. I can't read text bubbles more than once. More moss. I'm mashing the A button to find something. And spin my baton. And spin it on the metal ball. Nothing's really happening. Let's see the door. It's locked. I can at least redo this one, except now I can't anymore. What's going on? I'm locked in here. I'm not equipped. I'm mashing the A button along the wall, trying to find something. Come on, come on. Oh, a soldier's whisper comes from a hole in the ceiling, and it's today's ration of bread. Even moss drinks water. I guess it's a saying, I suppose. So the bread apparently is a piece of crap, and you really like. Why did everybody loving Grandma's Lola's riding her dick on food, her food dick? So, I got bread. It's not an item. Oh Jesus. Wait, can I rewind? Oh Jesus, that was too far. That was too far. I gotta get bread again. Oh Jesus. I rewound too far again. Okay, there we go. Time passes slowly, but the long day is ending. It pays me to think the president's finished not knowing what to do, while I think I drifted off into sleep. So apparently I died because I took too long. I'm gonna assume I died. There wouldn't really be any other reason why else it would do that. So a familiar voice speaks from the flute. Holy shit! I have a flute? Where's my flute? Will. What? 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 What the hell is going on with this game? I have a flute, who's apparently my dad. So my dad banged a human, as he was a flute. So you make a whole bunch of jokes there. And so now I'm grown up, and now my flute dad is talking to me about Grandma Lola's pie. What the fuck is going on with this game? I have something to ask of you. Listen, yes, if it's your wish, I want you to save me, okay? I too was once held in the cell. Look at the left-hand wall. Okay. Can I baton twirl it? Oh, sweet. This? Have you heard anything about it from Grandpa Bill? He was an architect. A great architect who made a prison. He knows the secret of the stone. Starting now, you'll encounter a terrible thing. Do I have to pick up a stone that your enemy left? The power of the crystal is contained there. This will prove to be a powerful your ally. You must make a pilgrimage. Apparently, what the? Is that the proper use of pilgrimage? I'm not sure, but well, no time. Quickly, first to the Incan ruins. Okay, so now we're apparently right now in the middle of South America. We have to escape, and we're going to be oink oink. There's a pig. Oh, there's Hamlet. So, oink oink, bitch. So we got Kara's pig. Well, log. There's a letter and key tied to his head. Letter reads, sorry to hear you're in prison. It's terrible what my father's done, but hear what I have to say. I too am a prisoner of silk and gold. Oh man, that's a fucking metaphor. She's gonna leave forever. You will also be free. So we're gonna get some birthday sex, and I have the key, and that's a really fanfaric noise for something so small. Just getting a key. So let's bust out of this hoe. I'm not equipped. Let's bust out of this hoe. Let's bust out of this hoe. I can pause. Yes, I have the key. Is this another time thing where I have to wait, or? I'm hitting all my buttons. How the hell do I get out of here? I can twirl all day. How the fuck do I get out? I'm making Hadoken motions on my keyboard. Hitting the A button. Why am I not busting out? I am gonna have to take a little break, and I will see all y'all next time.